Hello, Astronomy Class 101. This is Jennifer Bone, the Belleville Campus Librarian, and today I'm going to walk you through how to complete your assignment that you've been assigned. I'm not sure that you have the handout yet, so when you get it, you'll know how to complete it. But I'm going to walk you through every question so you have the answer. So the handout looks like this. It's called Mini Assign Astronomy Using SWIC Library Finding Information, and it's a 2-page document that I have scanned and I have the physical copies with me, but I've scanned the one of the copies for you to see, so you'll be able to fill it out. And it's numbered from 1 to 19, and then there's a couple of extra things to fill out at the end. So I'm just going to walk through that with you. To complete it, I'm just going to give you the information. So the first question asks, what is used as your library card at SWIC Library? And that would be your SWIC student ID. So that's an easy answer for number 1. Number 2, it says, the SWIC Library allows instructors to put a copy of the textbook or extra class material in the library. It's housed in the reserve collection. And he's asking where is it located and what's on reserve. Now for that question, you need to know that it is located behind the library front desk and that there are actually 6 items behind the front desk that you can use. You can stop at the front desk and look at all the titles and write them down, or at the end of this video, I will have a list of them for you. For question number 3, it says the materials in the reserve collection can be checked out, and it's asking what period of time can they be checked out, and it's reminding you that those items cannot leave the library. The amount of time is 2 hours. For question number 4, how many items total can you have checked out from SWIC Library? The answer is 15. For question number 5, if you need a book or material that's not on the shelf here, you can use the process called interlibrary loan to request it from other libraries. And he's asking, how much does it cost to request a book? It's completely free. And then how much time does it take to get the book from the owning library to SWIC Library? It takes 3 days. For question number 6, it says list the hours the libraries are open. Now this is something that you can always go and locate right on the SWIC Library webpage. You'll see that on the front page of the library, which you can access by going to swic.edu, hovering over Student Services, and then choosing the library. You'll find this page. To find hours and locations, you will see this link right here, and that will give you the hours and locations for all the campus libraries for every day of the week. So that's a place where you can go to get that answer for all 3 of those in number 6. On question number 7, you can also use the link on that page, which campus library is open on Saturdays, and it also asks about Sundays. That's an easy question to answer because we don't even have Saturdays and Sundays listed on our schedule. So we are closed at all campus locations on Saturdays and Sundays. Now question number 9, what do you click on to look up a book or video at SWIC Library? If you look at the library webpage to find a book or a video, you will go to the library search widget, which is located right here, and you will get off of the article tab and you will go to the books and movies tab. So what he's looking for in that spot is books and movies tab. For the next one, it's a true and false for 10 through number 14. Number 10 says the library restricts your student account at the business office if you have library fines or fees over $5 or more. And that means that it doesn't allow you to register for classes or graduate or get your transcript. That answer is true. Number 11, students can sit and talk to their friends and make cell phone calls and eat messy, smelly food everywhere in the library. That answer is false. Number 12 is all of the campus libraries have computers available for student use. That answer is true. For question number 13, students can research their topic using the resources on the library webpage 24/7. That answer is true. For number 14, library books can be returned whenever you want and can have food and drink spilled all over them. That answer is false. The next section is matching. For this section, you'll see that the options to match are at the very top, and they're labeled A through E. So for number 15, textbooks or other class materials that are made available to students in the library, that is going to be the collection located behind the front desk, which we talked about earlier in question number 2, and it's called the reserve collection, so that would be E. Number 16, the method Swick Library uses to shelve books and items in the library collection. We do not use the Dewey Decimal System. We use letter C, the Library of Congress call number system. For number 17, a person specially trained to assist with information needs. That's going to be a person like me. Letter B, librarian. Number 18, extending the amount of time you have with a library book. That's going to be letter D. We call it renewing. For question number 19, a process that allows someone to request a book from another library. That was mentioned earlier in question number 5. It's a free process, and it's called interlibrary loan. So those are going to be the answers to the questions for these particular front and top of the back side. Now these are ones that you are going to have to complete on your own, and so there are 4 projects that you'll be working on in this class. To complete the exercise for this particular assignment, I'm going to show you how to do it pretty quickly. And you can also do this on an additional web document. So I'm actually going to open a new one. And what we can do is, with this particular document, you can always look at these particular areas to look at, to research. And I'm going to just put them like this so you can see it a little bit more clearly. So he's asking you to find a website, a magazine, journal article, a book, something from the reserve collection, and something in reference. So I've highlighted those here on this Word document, and you can do this same type of exercise. So to find a website that relates to your NASA mission, even if you haven't selected your NASA mission, it's easy to find a website. You can just go to Google and Google it. So if I was looking at the NASA mission Viking, for this particular blank right here, I could type in NASA mission Viking. And then all you would need to do is say, oh, this is right here what I'm looking for, and take this web link, copy it, and I can paste it into my Word document. And instead of saying, I can just, since I already have it written here, I can just put it as my website. There's my website. For my magazine and journal article, you'd want to go to the Library Widget Article tab. So I can take this same search, NASA Mission Viking, copy it, go to the library webpage, and I'm looking for an article from a magazine or journal. I have 4 databases I can search in. I'm just going to use this first one to search in. I'm going to type in my NASA Mission Viking. If you chose a different mission, you can kind of put that in the blank space right after NASA Mission, and then click Go. Now these items can be used to help you write your paper and things like that, so know that these are all really great resources. Sometimes when you're in here, if I wanted to say NASA Mission and Viking, so I want an article that says the word NASA Mission and Viking, I can click Search, and I've gotten 21 items. If I want to make sure that the article is attached, this one doesn't have the article attached and this one does, I can go over here and say just show me the full text, the ones that have it attached, and then I might look at these and say, okay, so maybe this is the one I want. I can click on the title, If I want to take the article with me, I can click on the article right here, and I can email it to myself with the email button over here, save it to the cloud, or I can download it right here with this button onto my laptop. Now, what I would recommend is an easy way to fill out this form and kind of just make a Word document that you can staple to his assignment sheet is there's a little yellow piece of paper located here where you can hit Cite and you can easily copy and paste the citation. So I can just grab the citation right here, do a quick copy. I can go back to my Word document right here, and in this space right here, I can just do a right click, and I'm going to make sure I do keep text only because I don't want any of that HTML formatting to come with me. And I'll just tab over the second section right there. So I have that completed. Now I want to find a book on NASA missions. So I'm going to close this particular database down by clicking that tab closed. I'm also going to close my web search. I'm going to go back to the page for books and movies. I'm going to put in NASA mission just to look for NASA missions. It's going to show me some books that I can use from the SWIC library collection, and I can see that I can find NASA mission reports, which is perfect. To get the citation, I can click the quotation marks, and I can come down here and copy the citation to a clipboard, and then I can paste it in this area right here. Now for me, I'm going to hit my backspace so I can kind of line it up on that line, and then I'm going to tab over just so that things line up a little bit better for me. For the reserve collection, I'll want to pick something that's located behind the desk, and so I'll want to go look at that list. I can see that one of the things that is there is the DVD of the universe, and I'll just say that's what I would use. And then for reference to fill this out, where you would go is back to the library webpage. I'm going to close the library catalog. I'm going to go to the Find Facts tab, NASA Mission Viking. And when you do a search, sometimes it's going to put the plus sign or the space in between the words as a percentage 20. Just take that out. You might have to authenticate if you're doing it from home. And then right here, this is going to talk about the NASA Mission Viking. I can click on that entry and I can grab the citation. Select MLA. I can copy and paste it. You don't necessarily need the very end of this with the web page at the end, but it's quick to easy and copy and paste. And then you can just get rid of that. And then I can just put this right in here and do my tabbing over. And then you have all of your things complete. And that's for the first one. So then what I would do for the rest of them is I would actually choose the word for asteroid prevention. You can just put asteroid prevention or deflection as your search term, and you would do all those searches again in the different locations. For the dark sky petition, you could search dark sky or light pollution, and you can do that for all of those areas. For the biographical project, you would do that. You would just use the person that you think you might look up if you haven't picked someone. You can use somebody as an example, and then you can fill that out as well. Now, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm Jennifer, and I'm located in the library, and you'll see that my information is going to be right here in the Contact Us link. You can reach out to me. Here's my information, and here is the other librarian. She's fantastic as well, so please don't hesitate to email either one of us. And I do want to show, here are all of the answers to your assignment. And so if you want to take a quick picture of it with your phone so that you have it with you, or stop the video so you can check your answers. And here is the kind of places where to look for all of these items on the end sheet. And then here is an example of the completed one that I just created for you in the other document. So know that it's quick and it's easy. It seems a little painful, but I know that you can do it. If you need any help, please reach out. Thanks so much and have a great day.